Hello for this scripture of guided meditations and mediations and different assortments of relaxation and intuitive imagination techniques for visualization. Visualization can be used. It used to be seen clearly as just meditation, but that's just a singular purpose for what you would learn later. You could use visualization, mediation, concentration, and different interminglements, but I'm gonna relax through this. Open your eyes, keep your eyes open. That's the open eye meditation video. So, use your visualization cues to reflect on your surroundings. Kind of see similarities in design between different things in the room. Could be random points where your eyes could visualize. Kind of like sets, like independent hypergraphic sets, like nodes that don't really mean each other to anything. Like they have no meaning, but could have a figured meaning for what it is. So just relax and concentrate. Now, through different perception, I'm gonna talk through different filters, through different ways of talking. So what I'm gonna talk about is how our mind is kind of limited. How when we try to come up with breakthroughs, kind of like our own experiment we run on our own mind without noticing, and we try to figure out how it works. So we go through that old conjecture of flow state, vibrational frequency to change our set points, thus creating like sort of like a sequent event within ourselves where we can create different thought forms within us that can operate and do whatever we want. We can do that at a high level of thought, but there is no true high level because that's just a misinterpretation. So our mind can create misinterpretations depending on how we view it. But that doesn't mean we have to always correct what we do. It's a theoretical dance. So when you think about it, just concentrate, focus on white and black. Imagine that like you've never seen white and all you've seen is black, but you don't see it as evil because that's all you know. Suddenly you see white, but there are two sides of each other. They're not halves, they're a whole. And they create a kind of singularity. At first it's misinterpreted and not understood, but then you see it through like a holographic dot where it has two sides to itself, so it would have a nature of duality, but it's totally one point, so it can be seen as unified and also null, zero, like a 0 point, but it's actually one and two, has multiple perceptions to itself. So that would create sort of like a trinary thought process through what this dot would create through different modifiers, their different scalar properties. So that's kind of like a theoretical perception of that. But now coming back from that simulative meditation, I want you to go through a visualization instead of meditation. Like imagine that you have a screen, like a whiteboard, and you're toggling through, writing down ideas and theories, and you're just jotting down notes, trying to figure out what to do next, creating like a path, like a line that converges with different nodes of lines and stashes and stuff. It's still there, it's still coherent with your brain because it makes sense, but it actually doesn't exactly make sense. But you're making sense out of it. So you're understanding the randomness, but it's not actually randomness, it's just misinterpreted order. So there's no actual chaos, it's just misinterpreted. Entropy doesn't exactly exist, that's just a misinterpretation of the forward edge of time, but there's no really forwardness. Yeah, that's just a very simplistic understanding. So as you do this, it would seem that the meditation is still acting as an outside curvature, so the visualization still works. So go through the curtains and find out where you're going through this reflective dance. Now, holographically, you can represent different ideas and perceptions through where you're looking. There would be multiple ways of thinking per se. Like a holographic dot can be seen through an infinite amount of ways of looking, but that'd just be different concatenation values depending on the perception of if it's on paper, it'd be seen through front, back, side, and all the scalar factors would create some sort of dance of simulant perception, but I can't really describe it. But now getting out of that focus and come back into fruition from the visualization by opening your eyes and trying to see the colors as more vibrant on the outside. That kind of gets you out of your mind state and gets you into fruition. But don't really focus on the enlightenment perception, because that's just a perception filter that your brain tries to create more traps mentally. But every time you see the trap, you didn't really fall through it. You were never really there, so. But you can pretend you trapped yourself, but it doesn't really help. But just relax, more awaken, but don't really wake up. Just kind of become more aware, but not aware in a state that you understand. Just get out of your visualization conjecture and get into visualization data on your screen platform that I talked about in the video, and just go through notifications that you see from your mind's eye. It seems that there's credibility, not much more, just visualization data from the video I'm gonna make later for the new views I'm getting. Probably 10,000, 5,000 and 10,000 views, not really sure. Let's just start at 5,000. So this is the end of the video. That's guided meditation for that process. So thank you, and subscribe and like. Bye.